Filosofi orang Papua, kita menghormati tanah dan hutan sebagai mama kita, laut adalah ayah kita, yang terus menghidupkan kita dari turun-temurun sampai dunia ini berakhir.
This is the greatest of all, the center of all marine biodiversity because this incredible geological history. Maybe 600 species of coral, thousands of species of fish. It is rich beyond imagination, literally that. And that's just fish. And then there's invertebrates and coral and everything else here. My partner Jennifer and I have been swimming around in Raja Ampat for years in different places. And we saw, when those years passed and all that time in the water, we saw 3 sharks and some wobegongs. Those were the only sharks that were not taken. The rest were taken for shark fin soup, bowls and bowls and bowls of it, and they disappeared.
Apa yang kita lakukan di dalam StAR Project ini, yaitu adalah salah satu bentuk nyata dari implementasi inisiatif pembangunan berkelanjutan terkait dengan bagaimana kita melestarikan hiu belimbing ini yang memiliki peranan sangat penting di dalam ekosistem laut.
Raja Ampat isn't alone in terms of its leopard shark population being highly depressed to the point of almost not seeing them anymore. That has happened actually most of the way across the Indian and Pacific Ocean. But in a very interesting conservation asymmetry, they're almost extinct in the wild, and yet they're doing really well in large public aquaria. And so this obviously is an interesting asymmetry that we can take advantage of. And that's what led to the StAR project, this incredible collaboration between large public aquaria and conservation organizations and the West Papua government and the communities here in order to basically breed the sharks in public aquaria, those of the right genetic makeup, and then bring their eggs here to Raja Ampat where we can have them hatch, and then we can release the pups just like we did today. This was a world first conservation translocation of an endangered shark species, and we're just as proud as we can possibly be of that. But this was just a first step. Today we released 2. We intend to get to a point where we're releasing 25 to 50 animals at a time.
Kita bersyukur bahwa Raja Ampat dipilih menjadi salah satu lokasi untuk konservasi hiu belimbing, dan kita berharap ini akan menjadi modal bagi Raja Ampat ke depan gitu.
So at first, we were taking care of them from 50 centimeter. We feed them, seeing their growth, and then we always recorded to the husbandry team as well. And also, by the time they discuss and they can say that it's ready for the tagging. By having the tag inside of their body, we can sense their presence within distance, even though we don't see them.
Oh, I think I got something. Oh, it's Charlie! Ah, it's Charlie! Yay! Now we gotta get the Now we gotta get it. Ah, that's so fun.
We're at the final stage of the end of phase 1 of the Zebra Shark project of Blue Shark. On the day of the release, everyone was so energized in the morning, ready, knowing what was to come. Nesha and I had a moment actually where we looked down at Kat and Charlie in the pen, knowing this was the last time we were going to see them in the sea pen, and the next time we'd see them swimming was going to be in Wayag. We transitioned the sharks from the sea pen across the jetty and into these big yellow bins on the boat. And after they were loaded, Nesha jumped on the boat with Max, and we watched the boat take off away up north toward Wayag.
When I saw Wayag in the distance, it was like sunshine. It was such a good weather. We even had baby mantas welcoming us. I would call that a very good omen. They're welcoming their new neighbors. And then when we got to the beach, everyone was just so glad that we made it safe and sound, and super excited to see these first 2 sharks. Is going to be like the ambassador for every stags and every sharks and rays in the world when it comes to reintroduction program.
Tentunya ini juga merupakan satu pembuktian daripada kerja kolaborasi yang sangat erat dari semua para pihak, baik pemerintah daerah, juga pemerintah nasional, dan para mitra terkait.
Upaya-upaya perlindungan dan pemanfaatan ini saya pikir ini adalah sangat penting bagi kami. Dan ini juga bukan hanya bagi kami, tapi bagi pengguna kawasan konservasi.
Ini menjadi salah satu tonggak sejarah di Raja Ampat, khususnya bagi masyarakat suku KW yang notabene memiliki wilayah adat mereka. Ini merupakan salah satu langkah progres bagaimana dengan bangga mereka harus bersama-sama kami untuk menjaga dan melindungi hiu belimbing di Laguna Wayak.
Kalau suku Maya diam dan tidak pernah mereka berpikir untuk melindungi, maka suatu saat anak cucu mereka tidak akan dapat apa-apa. Karena filosofi orang Papua, kita menghormati tanah dan hutan sebagai mama kita, laut adalah ayah kita, yang terus menghidupkan kita dari turun-temurun sampai dunia ini berakhir.
Saya percaya hiu belimbing akan terus berkembang dan populasinya akan semakin meningkat di Raja Ampat. Dan ini adalah kebanggaan untuk masyarakat.
The path that this program will pave will be critical to creating more reintroduction programs, to create future sustainability for our oceans. And that's what's really important, is to continue this, not just for zebra sharks, but for others that are endangered as well. I was really touched today by how much love these zebra sharks have behind them. I mean, Mark calls them the shark nannies. They were crying to release it. I think that love can be very powerful, and the passion that people have behind really wanting this program to work. Everything has been so carefully orchestrated. I'm 100% confident that it will be successful.
I guess the best way to describe it, a bittersweet moment when Nesha, holding a shark, is going to release it in Wayag, and the shark swims free and dives down and disappears into the green water. It's a culmination of what the project is all about.
Get over here, Shannon. Get over here.
If we do what we're planning to do, releasing 50 to 100 animals per year for a 5-year plus period, within 10 to 20 years, we see them come back to an absolutely healthy, genetically diverse population with zero chance of extinction. So that obviously it's something that a no-brainer as to what we were going to do.
We've accomplished so much. We're standing here at the beginning. We have proof of concept. Join us in the next step as we scale up to increase our impact, not only to fully recover zebra sharks, but to move on to the next species and the next species after that. Visit us at reshark.org to learn more about how you can take action for these sharks.